Yes, let's do it. So we left off, little girl was kidnapped by the presumed bad guys. Well, the definite bad guys. Don't think there's any question about it in this one. She never got killed. Yeah, why does she have a core? Who else could have saved her? There's another ghost floating around? Yeah. That's pretty cray-cray. See, that's another part of the space of this universe. That Sissel isn't the only one with these powers. We already know that. There's someone else going around saving people. Missile and Sissel. What happened to me? What is this place? This is the land of the dead. No secrets in the ghost world. Some of the dead person through special powers. I wonder when she would have died. Sissy, huh? She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen at Dead End Drive. Temsik Park. Temsik Park, eh? It's a spooky ghost. It's too spooky. The music box. Tell me more. I find out with a little bit of luck and courage. Really, you want to call it luck and courage? Yeah, right, one chapter is too few for Missile. I'd rather, like, Missile die 6 times and you're always saving and interacting with the dog. Hopefully we'll come back to him at least once. Get in the bushes in the park is where it happened. This box is in the park. Kismet? That's right. She is, huh? God. He's gonna die, and it's all because of me. Oh shit! Detective Jowd? Wait, so the fact that she was actually kidnapped, the Justice Minister's daughter, or someone else, it was a feint. It was a ruse. And I fell for it. That murder case. On that day, 5 years ago. Mom and Dad were working and I was home by myself and I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. Oh god. Did she accidentally kill her mom? Did she make a death trap? It's her death trap? Oh my god. Who does that? So this little, like, presumably then, like, 7-year-old girl built a, like, jigsaw-style murder trap. Sleep well, Azavar. Thanks for popping in. See you next time. Good seeing you. Of course, everyone check out Azavar's stream as well. Twitch.tv/AZZAVHAR. What was she trying to do? How was it supposed to work? Maybe somebody, like, jury-rigged it so that it would link to a gun instead. Later. Ah, so that's why he's protecting her. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was a Dennis the Menace thing, but, like, it was actually lethal. Or like Home Alone. There's a pretty good video online. We can post the link of like the true like medical consequences of the traps that are laid in the first Home Alone movie. How many deaths and like really crucial injuries should have occurred. Want to know? Brutal indeed. Yeah, right. Travel the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. I think like movies and TV really don't help us to appreciate how like sensitive your skull is. Like, oh yeah, you know, just hit somebody over the head with a vase and you'll knock them out for like 10 hours and everything will be fine after that. It's like, no, no, no. You knock somebody out like that, they probably have permanent brain damage. But it's a plot convenience, the ability to knock people unconscious instead of kill them. E10. The third wet bandit. Temsik is deal. That sixth sense is very strong. Something here in this room. Since your presence, you know, the next time I sense you, this child will die. Holy shit. That's super grim. Murdering kids. She doesn't seem to care. Drinking her orange juice. Reading her magazine. Oh, I love the animation in this game. I can't get over it. It's too good. It's like the meltdown scenes from Phoenix Wright, but you see them all the time instead of like 2 or 3 times per case. Few new facts, a few heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? That's a good question. I like the chapter end music that's playing here. Yeah, right, retro. He's got a big mansion inside, it's no big deal. Cool. We had just solved a big puzzle last time. Chapter 12 of 18. So we'll probably get pretty close today and then we'll be able to wrap it up next time. Not the minister's daughter. Oh, I guess they didn't realize... I thought they knew that. That's why they had the tape recording of the one girl. Maybe don't do that, Lynn? So he doesn't have another heart attack? Why do they have Kamila? Her father isn't the stupid old justice minister. I don't know, Sissel. He was like the worst partner in Poltergeist crime solving. He just bitched and moaned the whole time. Oh, I'm useless. Yes, you are useless. Shut up. Understand any of it. Yeah, the Smurfs aren't super smart. Oh, that Moxie. Just bubbling with vim. Tried calling 100 times. I don't know what it is with the Phoenix Wright team and the whole, like, loud, crazy sound effects when someone's just, like, reacting. Ah! It's great, though. It's fun. It's like everybody's involved in this really epic fight all the time. Quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. We know who talks like that. It's our buddy. It's our guy. How's that, Retro? Cabanela. Later, Kevin. Good luck with bowling. See you next time. Thanks for popping in. Let me know the chat badge you're going for when you think of one. You can always change it if you can't settle on one permanently. He didn't do shit. There was a Rib Goldberg machine. Trick time! Alright, what are we doing here? Talk the numbnuts. Emily next door? Oh. His wife ran away at him. Oh, that's smart, Retro. I like that theory. Yeah, that's pretty elegant. I don't know if that's gonna end up being right, but it makes sense. Yeah, right, Propagable. A fever. About the same age, got them mixed up. Those dudes actually have spears? I guess so. We don't have any obligation to tell you. He couldn't have done this. Naughty. Two things to be true and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. Lawful neutral over here, man. Stannis Cabanela, if Stannis was like, had like an ounce of charisma in his body. Ooh. Lynn don't care. That's why he wears white, to symbolize that he's spotless. Like that's a normal thing that normal people do. They wear clothes that symbolize their character traits. But people tell me that one of my better character traits is that I'm pretty patient. Like, what would patient clothes look like? Hey dude, let's talk. Let's rap. Carrying out your execution tonight. I had no idea I was so hated. The minister doesn't have to worry. They're probably the very same people who framed him in the first place. No, it can't be. What? Oh man. I'm the one who shot her. I'm just gonna turn her into an orphan, that's the best solution. Really? I feel like if you just told the truth that it was an accident for her, that, well, I don't know what the law is in Japan, but she wouldn't even be tried as an adult, she's like 10. You could vote. I suppose that makes sense, although now I feel the worse for asking. Lots of belts, laces, buckles, snaps, and zippers. Murder 5 years ago. First. It's true. Oh, for neglect, for letting a dangerous situation happen like that, Sir Cucumber? Makes sense. Just the two of them. They could make it if they tried. Oh, of course she was crying. She killed her own mother. Possible move. Oh. There was another ghost that made the trap behave differently in order to shoot her. Interesting. That's another thing that I didn't consider, that ghosts could use the power for evil. Of course they can. It's a natural story evolution. I like it. The murder was a ghost trick. That's true, Retro. It's a good question. Yeah, and I guess you have time to pop around as a ghost, though. Like, you don't necessarily have to go 4 minutes into the past to change things and make things happen. In fact, when we're not in the 4 minutes in the past world, we can go to any phone in the world and hop around at our own desire. He doesn't, Sirp. I have to go talk to him and see if he's got any ideas. Let's shoot its arrow without turning around. Play the happy birthday theme. Which I'm surprised that they didn't get in trouble for that. I guess it's very few notes. It recently came off the copyright list. The happy birthday theme. That's why, like, in Futurama, they don't sing happy birthday. They sing, what day is today? It's Nibbler's birthday. His name is Ray. Where the Flappy flies. Flappy lies. Adjustment to the scene. Just a picture hanging on the wall. Couldn't they still get pursued for it? Yeah, the localization is what I would be worried about. Put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. The detective still thinks it's a music box. That's what's in the box. There's still time. Ray is lying. Yeah, that probably could have gotten them out of it too, He-10. Yeah. You'll notice there's a lot of shows that will, like, try to do a sequence that's inspired by something that's copyrighted, so the composer's going to be pretty clever. Like, I've seen a lot of things that are supposed to evoke the sound of the cantina scene from Star Wars A New Hope. And it sounds really close without being exactly the same. I think Team America is one of them. Where is music now? Easy enough for you to say. Lynn's gonna die again, I can feel it as soon as she gets to the park, right? Mr. Death Row inmate. Is that really what you call this guy? You guys are like both detectives. That's all there is to it. What are you talking about, the three of them? I guess we were able to interact with people who have died before. So the minister has died. Lynn has died many times. And Detective Jowd has died. Yeah, so we can all talk to each other as spirits. Via Sissel. Don't bow down to me. Boys, Ranger Prison Day in a big bump. I think that the comment... He was right outside the prison when Cabanela intercepted him. Yeah, there's a weird rule. So, like, the way it works is once you have died once and been saved by a ghost, you now have a ghost core, and Sissel, the ghost, can talk to you forever after that. It's like a permanently unlocked ability for you. So long as your spirit became conscious during the death. Yeah, Cabanela hasn't died at all yet. Sure, it's gonna happen though. Got any plans here, Jowd? Telephone works in both directions. Only family members can solve a family problem. Key to getting the justice minister's execution is his wife and daughter. Is there a way? Actually not sure. We can try talking to him. Get him to call his wife. Is it your wife? Oh, okay. Four, yeah. Not counting resets. Like story plot deaths. Oops. I'm not sure if we can go to that house actually. I can try. Definitely want to go to the park just yet. Not to Camilla's old house. Actually, it could be this lady's apartment, right? She's the one who she was calling him in the first place. I think this is where we want to be. Because the little girl has a fever. I remember now from this mission. We do have a Lynn died command. It's Lynn with an E at the end. Triggered when she inevitably dies again in the park. On it. Girl is safe in her bed. She can die of fever or something. It happened so far tonight is related back to me in some way, but this mistake-ridden abduction does too. Oh really, that was a chapter end. Interesting. I thought every chapter would have a ghost in it. Maybe there have been other ones that have been fast I didn't recognize. 13. Visited the novelist's apartment, hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnap. Daughter's kidnapped. The justice minister will call off the execution. Stop dying. So when Andrea burps, I say you're a beautiful treasure. And if she burps a second time within a certain time limit, I'll say, you know, ×2 combo and so on. She coughs, I say stop dying. Stop it. Yeah. It makes sense, though, to open the chapter here. Get a lot of exposition in that sequence. Yeah. Somebody made the joke last week that if they do a Ghost Trick movie, they should cast Sean Bean as Lynn. You're a funny ghost. Tink. They did just plant the idea of ghosts. Well, I guess we have killed some bad people as ghosts. He wants to call her father. Let's get to tricking. Turn on the lighter. Well, that's easy. The phone. Oh, god damn it, stop paying attention. Why not? All you do is write weird novels. Oh man. For wrath. Now we have a transformation sequence. Music. Oh shit. Bummer. That's a bummer, man. It's a bummer. Tell your mom you hate her. Crazy boss fights. Alright. Let's see what we can trick into. Open the wastebasket. That might matter later. Turn the lamp knob. It will only pour oil on the flames of anger in this lady's heart. Yeah. There's some similar stuff like that in like Phoenix, right? When someone's having a breakdown. Ooh, okay, we can let a mouse down. That's exciting. Where's the valve? Okay, we'll figure out later. Chandelier, another latch. Can't get all the way over. Well, let's let the mouse down and see what happens. Poor mouse. I keep making it swing harder. Doesn't do us any good at the moment, it looks like. Oh, she's remarkably chill about that. No! Do we have to kill the mouse so that we can interact with the mouse spirit? That'd be kind of messed up. No cat cam and bottom screen DS at the moment. You have seen something similar to that recently. Poor mouse. Then we could go 4 minutes into the past. Oh, we took their light out with it. Okay, never mind. Oh, the animations in this game. Ew. Poor nameless rat. Poor Splinter. I prefer a clandestine being a dusky toy. The night was sultry. I was hoping we would be able to possess the rat. That's too bad. That would have been funny. So we can make that thing fall on her head potentially. I think we need to call her attention over to stand there. Okay. What else we got going on here? I don't think we can get any further back over there. Hoist that thing. We don't need to right now. What all has changed? Keep her mother out of the way. I'm thinking. I don't think there's anything else up here that's interesting. Try looking at the dictionary. Destined to never be returned to bookshelves. Oh, we can't reclose the latch? Okay. Turning that doesn't do anything now. Making that swing harder doesn't do anything at the moment, it appears. Maybe if I can get it over there. Okay. So we can get her in the direction of that. I wonder if there's something we can do in Camilla's apartment next door, like dealing with missile. I'm guessing that might be part of the solution. But right now we can't get back up to the phone, so that must not be what we have to do. Can't do anything with this at the moment. Can't turn off her lamp. I can make the chandelier burn brighter. Okay, that's neat. Maybe you want to drop it down and then make it burn brighter when she's going next to it. Let's try that. We can do it for the... she raises it back up. It might put this in cutscenes that we can't. Yeah, I think it's all in cutscenes, so we can't do that. But while she's walking back, we can try dropping it again. There we go. God, she dodged it. Jeez. Such insolence. And try making it burn brighter and then going and hitting it. Nope, that didn't do it. Hey Manak, how you doing? Happy Monday, or Tuesday. I think that's the plan here. What's he saying? Who knew she was a dodging champion? Maybe that is really what we're supposed to do. To do it maybe a little bit sooner. Yeah. She's been playing Dark Souls. Oh, there we go. He's had to get her right in the center. I see. Jay hoisting her up. Mama! Like, this one is a lot more simple than it seemed at first. Alright, it's hoisting time. Oh, I guess we still have to use this to hoist her, don't we? Nani? Cool. We're being so nasty to this poor woman. We're gonna kill that poor woman. Oh, I didn't see with the rat. That's awesome. You light the rat's tail on fire? God. And that's gonna... okay. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Perfect. That was super silly. I liked it. What in the world is going on here? Yeah. Get me down. Nah, I think we're good. I do feel bad for the rat. I heard they said you were... You can have a relief heart attack? Happy birthday, Papa. Mean old mama. Kind of tied up. Do what's right. Let her down. Aww. Aww. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated. Oh, she didn't do shit. I'm sorry that you're trapped in a chandelier and swinging from the ceiling. My bad. Very complicated and difficult. Don't actually read the novels. Sucks to be you. Holiest of nights. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along. Such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? Very Japanesey sentence. The whole, is this the true meaning of noun? Is this the definition of betrayal? Kamila is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. That makes sense. Minister's brow is constantly furrowed. This dude is not a happy man. Yeah, single word concept in quotation marks. I think it's the equivalent of the English idiom, like, you know, if you look up arrogance in the dictionary, but it's significantly more common. Like, you see it all the time in video games. I am Jax now. I am Jack's rotting liver. Naughty. This is like the most Phoenix Wright character in this game, the way he reacts to everything all the time. I think if you Google the word recursive, it does that. Did you mean recursive? And I think a couple other good Easter eggs in Google. Not for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? Oh man, dude's paying attention. Oh. What? Y'all knew about it? I imagine that would create some really serious issues for the justice system. If it became evident that, like, ghosts could not only subtly influence events in ways indistinguishable from random chance, but could actually travel back in time up to 4 minutes to change history. Recursion. Manipulator. Maybe this is a new phenomenon. Is that a good movie? It was based on a graphic novel or a comic book series, right? The curling fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible? Curry Lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate. The Rockslinger had no way of knowing national secrets. Oh man, there was a ghost. Manipulator, huh? Vulcan Raven. Psycho Mantis. Decoy Octopus. Recursion, no. Oh, it says, did you mean recursion, which is the exact same word that you entered. It usually doesn't use did you mean unless if you misspell the word. Naughty. Minister's mistake. Oh right, they're all talking ghost talk. Forgot about that for a second. Yeah, no, it's a Google Easter egg. It is intentional. Awesome, I thought. Can someone just kill Cabanela already so we can talk to him in the ghost world? I feel like that's a natural consequence of this story that probably won't get explored because of the rating of the game. But once enough people find out that, you know, there's this advantage of being able to speak psychically with a ghost. You think they'd just go around killing people and reviving them. Spectre has not died yet. Being controlled? What? There's some kind of super ghost that can control living people, maybe. The minister, so the guy sitting at the desk, has died before. And the the brawny guy in the pink clothes has died before. But Inspector Cabanela cannot. Oh. Interesting. He had a heart attack. We had to get him his medicine to save him. We do a bunch of. It was probably the most like ridiculous encounter so far. Oh, hold on. Gotta reload the game. That's when it started. Here, despair and suffering again. Right. Memory being manipulated doesn't remain clearly. Interesting. Maybe it's something that we have the power to do, but Ray implied that we can't, so we haven't really tried it. Seems very reasonable. Judicial symbol would crumble. Surprised that Cabanela is accepting this at all. Probably. That's why you've been telling people to stay back. I actually will be on makeup days retro, like if I take time off. My wife and I are going to Australia. She's going to be there for a physics conference, and I'll be meeting her. If someone absolutely can't make Mondays, I can try to fit people into an alternate weekday occasionally. But we try to keep it on Mondays just to keep it predictable. We did it some off Monday days leading up to and after our move to New Mexico. Where it comes from. Queensland. Yeah, I have to remind me if you shoot me a Discord message, I'll add you to the Google group. You should be able to read it anyway, but you can get email messages when I send stuff to it. If you're a Patreon subscriber and you aren't on the Google group mailing list, just shoot me a Discord DM and I'll take care of it. Everyone should be on there though, I think. Spirit? Ghost? God's in heaven. Yeah. Okay, Cabanela doesn't believe him. Good. He believed the manipulator thing, but not him being a ghost. I'm at the park. Look how happy she is. Come to the park immediately. Yeah. No one really cares about the guards with the spears. Yeah, Lynn's death is imminent. Nothing is more certain to happen. Park it is. Off we go. He left his stove on. Lynn calls and I oblige. I take off towards Temsik Park. It's where clearly something big is taking place. Jowd's crime. Shit. Sorry, guys. I just need to move where I'm holding it so there's no tension on it there. I've actually tried some other USB cables. It's the port, because they drill one into your new 3DS if you get the capture upgrade. It's pretty sensitive. I just have to make sure there aren't any other cables tugging on it. Yes. Chapter 14. Temsik Park, inside Little Lady Camila's abduction. The place for the important piece of evidence that the music box was hidden. Yeah. At least she isn't dead. Oh, she's gonna be dead soon enough. Look at all this shit in this map. There's a seesaw with a baseball on it. Never seen a bigger guarantor of death. What's the chef doing here? A swing, no less. It's already ice cold. So we're in Destiny Park. I wonder if there's other parks that are named afterwards, backwards. Entering the delivery box. I don't think he swings any closer. There's a basketball in a cage for some reason. Not gonna question it. There's a boot up there. Maybe if he's all the way on the backswing we can reach it. Just barely. Swing harder. We'll turn inside out like that kid in the old Nickelodeon commercials. Spin. Gee, they're making our life hard, aren't they? Phil, I'm worried that we're gonna get her killed next, right? Oh, that's convenient. Hey girl, hey! How's it grooving? There's all kinds of things you can do. There's a lot of people who, like, can be nudged out of suicide. Lots of stories of people who attempted it and something interrupted them and then they never actually did it after that, but for the interruption, right? Better see for yourself. Oh man, it's another dead thing. She's just kind of chilling there looking at the dead thing. She doesn't really care. Doesn't bother her too much. I nearly died when I saw that. It'd be great if you had. Died of fright. What the hell is this thing? Oh man, it's a hippie. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. The Rock of the Gods. Do you remember your name? Reek. And inexplicably lived. Come learn about the Rock of the Gods. I don't have time to get involved in your way of life. I'll have to remember that quote. Rewind time. Alright, we haven't done this all session. Another puzzles. Temsik Park, 4 minutes before death. I like the death cutscene music. Okay, what does that do with this Rock the Gods? Written quite clearly in the 4th leaflet. time I get involved in your way of life. Yeah, I think so. I think that's his hair. Oh man. Who's this asshole? How about no? Let's not do that. Whoa! How did that happen? I thought for a second that he was gonna like jump up and push her out of the way and get crushed. Mino the mascot? Okay. I'm noticing some recurring themes from Phoenix Wright. I deliberately crushed you instead? Mischief of the gods. Must have been a ghost trick. There could be a super ghost trick. Yeah, somebody with greater powers than you, buddy. Totally not Ray, right? Yeah, somebody made Lynn shoot him. Flame of God. Spirit is a flame too, isn't it? We have competitive ghost tricking. That's fun. Who could it be? Somebody God related. Commodus. Whoever it was trying to save her and killed him instead. Oh, that's the best twist ever. Sissel and Missile, ghost buddies. This is a clause he says. That person with much greater powers than me is. Someone is just saying we got to get more Missile. That's pretty great. I saved Miss Kamila. Do you die again? They're gonna hit the door and die. Yeah, I did catch that cucumber. That's funny. You're hit by a car, presumably, right? I went running after her, too. Yes, you did, Missile. Who's a good dog? No! Oh, that is the most supreme of bummers. Oh, fucking asshole, man. And then I guess I died. He's one of the special spirits. We're gonna stop playing as Sissel. It's all Missile for the rest of the game. Cried out from the depths of my heart. Ooh. Green. You bet I did. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, so how did you move it? Oh, cool. And they use the same UI because it's green now. It does look too far for what we can usually reach. Try it for yourself. Oh man, the dog can travel farther? Are we gonna use both of them? I can't believe it. How could you connect over such a great distance? No, actually. Oh, he has different powers? Oh, awesome. I didn't realize that the mechanics were going to change at all in this game. Did you name us in an Issel sound? Cool. Naughty? I can swap them. Two things have the same shape. Swap things with the same shape. Cool. Man, I really thought that we had seen all the mechanics in this game. This is a fun idea. I wonder if every ghost has different powers. That would be cool too. Because he can't do the same thing we can. But couldn't reach it. Too big to be a leaf. Couldn't. No! Oh, poor missile. So we're gonna do teamwork. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, we don't know what the lamp can do. You're right. You just explained it. You might do something even crazier, and they're doing a good job of setting that up now with an allied character. I feel like this is called a plant. It's pretty important in narrative design. They did it in Game of Thrones, and if you're not caught up in Game of Thrones, if I tell you what the plant is, I'll give away the twist. But the thing that's a big deal in Game of Thrones in the last couple episodes was planted several times earlier in the series so that it wouldn't freak you out and feel cheap when it happened later on. Go back to 4 minutes before. Nice. We get to use both missile and sissile. It's going to be tits. We'll swap Mina with the leaf, then you have to swap Mina with something else. A football. Rugby ball, huh? I have to move it closer. Nice. How cool. You touch the sizzle icon. Back to me. Got it. Select, huh? Sweet. I think it's one more degree of complexity without making it crazy difficult. Okay. You can only switch things that have the same shape. Oh, I think I'm already going the wrong way here. I think I'm gonna go right. Yeah, so I think if we make that decision, we have to go back. Right. Ghost this way, oil drum. Dropping the lid just for funsies. Okay, that's for traveling purposes. The tire can't roll. Seesaw can move. It'll matter eventually. Things that have the same shape. So can we swap? We swap these things? He's in the ball, which isn't what we want. Yeah. Yeah. Do your best. Okay, that probably is relevance. Okay, so he can't go onto the item that Sissel is connected to, it looks like. We can switch the locations of things. Hold up. I think I know what I gotta do here. Cool. Alright. But did that do us any good? I'm not sure it does. Moving this thing with the basketball in the new location. Oh, it won't now. Little ball is all the weight I can handle. Okay. We can't go anywhere further from here, so we probably want to swap those back again. But we can't swap him if he's currently possessing them. That's an important distinction. Okay. We can totally get on the swing eventually. Alright, so what if I do it here? He can still get to it. Right. We want to get Sissel somewhere else real quick. Ah, that's crazy. Yeah, the fact that they can't possess the same object, I mean, it makes sense, but you gotta be careful with it. We got leaflets, love letters, leaflets, umbrellas, rugby ball. It's the same shape as the Mino. Find a way to get the ball closer to the Mino thing. Okay. Let's head back down for now. We could probably do some swapping later to get there. This might be right. But I feel like Sissel needs to... Hold up. Can you get up here first? Can't quite reach there. Let's do some shenanigans with this guy first. Those can't be swapped, so that must not be the purpose of coming up here. That's just for talking. What is Sissel on right now? He's also on a leaflet? Okay. Can make this rustle, let's try that. Oh, it needs to be the basketball. Okay, got it. Guess that triggers him moving there. Really gotta be careful with this thing. Maybe I can tie it so it connects more closely. Sorry, guys. Let's hold it super still. Okay, so let's go here. Running, running, running. Trick this thing. This anymore. How did I get there in the first place? Oh, I just moved it. We ride the ball over, sure. Okay, I think this, they intentionally made this one a little bit easier. Okay, so Sissel's got to get off of the seesaw here in a second. He's got to get away from the basketball as well. Okay, perfect. And then Missile, you're going to swap these guys. Beauty. And Sissel is going to go up top. Thank you, boot, and wrestle this thing. Oh, it doesn't go high enough, though. Ghost trick the globe. Alright, let's try it again. I might need to have both balls on the thing. Mess around with it. What does this say? Sissel's moving. Can't swap drums. Tires don't work. Oh, I didn't. Oh, the globe says spin. Okay, I didn't realize that. Thank you. I guess that's how we got here in the first place, huh? My hair is also round. Yeah, we caught that part, but okay. Thank you, game. Appreciate the tip. Oh, maybe it has to be the tire. But that's what it's going to end up being. Yeah. Kid's so happy. To wait for him to spin this thing eventually. Swing doesn't do us any good as far as I can tell. I also don't think we can... Oh, we can swap the tire on the baseball just like that. It's good to know. Okay. Didn't think that was going to be possible. Alright, let's see what happens when we get in there with the tire. It might be that we want to have the tire on this seesaw. The recklessness of youth has taken over, giving me lightning fast speed. Okay, let's try this. Can't quite reach it. There we go. Spin. Oh, and he can because of the heavy... Don't you know the first thing about globe climbers? There's no stopping it. Alright, fate change! Cool. Or maybe it's not a fate change, but okay. Trying to think what the next step would be. I worry this part's going to be a little arbitrary. There's nothing else that's like similarly shaped that I could swap as far as I know. I can try doing it here, we'll see. Oh, I see. Now I can get up here without him running away. Sure. Oh, so close. Hit the ball, it could have knocked it down. Don't forget about my recklessness of youth. Oh, I thought I could have done it from there, I guess not. I think it's too late in this mission. Yeah, maybe if this is like open. Oh, okay. Let's try it again. I can do the beginning part pretty quickly. Hey Blaster, how you doing? Alright, let's go try it again. I'm going this way. It'd be Monday or Tuesday. Flip the seesaw. Ball goes this way. Yep, he's en route. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. Thanks for the tip, Sissel. Missile hype. Alright, go this way. Let's connect these guys first. And then let's connect these guys. And then maybe let's swap these guys back. That might be what we want to do. Nothing else around that I've noticed. I think this is where we want to go to get up there now. Gotta make it spin faster. I'm gonna try knocking the umbrella down and then opening it once it lands. I think that might be what we want here. Thinking it's gonna land in and roll out and then knock the rugby ball down. That's my hope anyway. We just need to see if he jumps. Come on, big money. Come on, big money. Oh, bummer. Okay, it has to be the basketball. Basketball is gonna fall into it like a hoop, roll on the right side and pop out the left. I guess it's probably easiest for you to swap the tire with the baseball and just ignore the basketball entirely, so it's going to be the more elegant solution to make you use everything. That kind of puzzle can be a little bit tough because you can't always tell like which one does the game intend for you to use. I guess you can kind of tell when you see the trajectory of the balls flying in the air. Okay. Let you call my buddy. Yeah. Seemed to be so excited about everything. He probably wouldn't be dead if he wasn't. Alright, so the goal here, swap these guys. And then swap these guys. Oh, that's not what we want. Gotta jump over there manually. Perfect, got it. Cool. Alright, Sissel, you're up, buddy. I'm gonna wait for the hippie guy to get excited here. I like that it marks conversations there with a check mark if you've already viewed them, save you the trouble. It's a nice, just small amount of polish. Makes a difference. Thank you for Retro for catching that you could spin that thing. I completely forgot. I think the tire is there as another round thing that you can swap with, and it might make the thing spin faster, but I'm not sure just yet. Yeah, you need to be able to get the basketball out, I believe. I can just keep making him spin indefinitely, right? No, I guess not when he's already spinning fast. Well, I guess you can go there and keep making more time. I could try putting the tire on the seesaw, but I don't think that's the solution. I think the basketball is going to go up. It's going to land in the bottom of the umbrella, slide upward, and then knock the rugby ball down. That's my guess. Since the tire wouldn't fly as high. But we'll see what happens when he jumps here. Ah, there's got to be more to it than that, right? What does he have to say? Hope the umbrella could catch the ball. Oh, it has to be the tire. God damn it. Yeah. I didn't think it was going to shoot the tire high enough. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Retro, but I guess it should be the tire that gets launched. But now we understand what to do. So, for realsies, no fooling. And it should be pretty easy to pull off, I think. It's a cool solution though, I like this puzzle. I really like the swap mechanic. And that it's not just something that Sissel gets, like you have a different entity that can't do all the same things Sissel does. I think if you just gave that power to Sissel, it would be less interesting. This one's a little bit less, like, would make sense in the real world that occasionally, you know, things fall down. It's like occasionally tires and basketballs don't magically swap places. That traditionally doesn't happen. Yeah, I'm wondering if it still needs to be in here for when he's spinning. It might be. I'm gonna do it anyway because it's easy enough to do. We can always swap them back. spin faster. That makes the papers fall down. And he's gonna swap these. Wait, are they not the same anymore or something? Oh, I see. So the angle that you're looking at it matters. That's surprising. I didn't expect it to work that way. I wonder if it's something where he has to swap it when it's in midair. Like maybe there is another step to the solution that I haven't considered yet. We'll do this one though. We'll see. I expect that it can launch high enough. But I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, thank you, Tofu, for the host. How was your stream? What were you playing today? Do you want to check out Tofu's channel? Give him a follow, boost numbers forbid. Didn't go high enough, did it? Okay. So I think it's going to have to be a mid-air swap that we're going to have to do here. It has to be the same shape on the 2D plane. I was starting to suspect that right at the end, you know? Hey, Disorganized, how you doing? You're popping in from Tofu's channel. I am Marstead. I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made, live on Twitch. Monday through Friday, we're playing cool games like Ghost Trick, Just Beat Zelda, Final Fantasy, Dark Souls, Dead Space, Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, cool. Well, good night. Catch you later. Happy logging. I know it can be done when you're done streaming. Yeah, welcome. What were you playing just now? Thanks for the follow again, CG Demon. You want to check out the games that we've already played on stream, you can go to games.marstead.com. If you want to vote for the next game we're going to play on stream, you can head to vote.marstead.com. And of course, everyone already on the channel, please check out Tofu's channel. Twitch.tv/. Okay, so I think what we're going to have to do, the basketball is the right height, but I think we need to swap it while it's launching so that it has the right amount of force applied. That's my guess. And if that doesn't work, I will probably ask chat for a tip. Because that's my best guess. Okay, so missile can swap objects, so we're going to swap these guys. It's going to be great. Ah, smash. Very good. I think it's back on the smash train. It's been a while. We don't want... I think we can just abandon the baseball at this point. It launches way too high. These should be good, though, for now. I think this is where we want it to be to start with. He's where we want him to be. Can we get there? A little bit closer. This range isn't very good. Oh, it was too late. Ain't afraid of no ghosts. Oh, shit. Man, he went really fast that time for some reason. I thought he didn't jump off of that until we triggered it with the balloon up top. Maybe it depends on how readily you get to that side, though. I wish this one had a fate change when you made the thing spin. I don't think anything significant has changed after that, so you're just going to have to go through these motions to get back to it. If you've never seen this game before, it is a DS game where you're a ghost who solves crime. It's pretty cool. It's from the makers of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. It's kind of a similar approach to narrative. Oops. You're going through, when you meet someone who's died, you can go back 4 minutes into their past and try to change events by using these kind of poltergeisty abilities where you jump between objects and influence them ever so slightly. We're trying to stop this guy from having a statue fall on his head and crush him to death. Alright. Trying to keep this paused for as long as possible. Maybe that's the problem we're running into. So we definitely want to swap the tire and the baseball. And the baseball and the basketball. But we're going to have to do a live swap later while he's on it, I think. I believe that is the intended mechanic. We've got to get it so it's spinning at exactly the right point, which I think is now. Oh, Sissel's, or the dog is still in there. Hold on. You need to get out of dodge for a minute. Don't swap those. Just chill here. So. Whoa. Oh, crap. Gotta time it just right. Perfect. Let's get the dog out of there. He can travel further Perfect. Make this thing spin faster so that he doesn't jump off of it too early. Gives us more time. Perfect. Okay, go up here. Rustle the love letter so we can climb up the tree faster. Close the umbrella. Open the umbrella. Now, I think that it's on the dog. I think we gotta get ready to swap these. We have to trigger it at just the right moment, though. Oh, is this just a cutscene? Oh, crap. It's just a cutscene. Alright. I am welcoming a tip here, guys. Unless if I can swap them from here. Oh, wait, you know, maybe I can. Hold on. Now that it's up there, does he reach far enough to be able to reach from this point? Those don't count as the same shape, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the rugby ball we have to get to drop. My next theory is that I have to get the basketball to swap with the tire from while it's in the parasol. But I don't know if that's possible. We'll try it. Don't have to close it. Good. Can't move the ball at all. I can spin this faster. I don't know if that does me any good. I can still swap? Okay, thank you for the tip. That's very helpful. Try getting Sissel out of here real quick, just for fun. Can't get the baseball back on there, can I? You can't reach, well, he can reach that, but it doesn't do us any good, does it? Yeah, we don't want the baseball, we want the tire, if we can get it. Maybe we need to have the baseball on the, yeah, just out of range. I guess we could leave the tire there. Then we'd be okay. Okay, I think we got it. We have to leave the tire back where it was at the entrance. That should be very doable. I guess that's why it doesn't give you a checkpoint, because once you get the tire that far over, you can't move it anymore and you could get yourself permanent stuck, which you don't want to happen. Tire being able to go into the globe is a bit of a red herring. I thought maybe it needed the weight in order for it to make him spin faster. I think it spins whether it's sitting there or not. Yeah, gotcha, Retro. I think that's it. I agree. Yeah, not yet. So now we're just going to switch to Missile. Okay. He should be able to get over here, no problem. Swap these guys. Fantastic. Alright. And then Sissel should be able to get in here once he shows up. I think he can make it to the baseball. Hope he doesn't have to like be the tire temporarily for him to be able to reach, you know? But I think he's made it in there. Okay, that's fine. Asked and answered, Your Honor. Spin faster. Climb up. This one was pretty tough. Okay, hit this guy, and then I think we've got it now, because he's going to knock the basketball up there, and then Missile can swap them. Everything will be great. Okay. Swap. Crazy, because it's like at the very edge of their compatibility there. Nice. Jeez, that was rough. Cool. New bet. Get it, missile. I don't think we need Sissel anymore, to my knowledge. I think so. I think he doesn't get up there until he pulls the switch, right? It starts falling a little bit. I don't think there's any other way for him to reach up there. Oh, he's gonna do it anyway, I see. Thought it was gonna make me do it. Gotcha. That's nice, because the timing was very precise. I appreciate that. There we go. Nice. I like how it crushed the garbage can there. That's cool. Nice. A try worthy of the gods. Sure did. Fate averted. Missile permadead? Couldn't even help Miss Kamila when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Kamila, and to do that, I need these powers. Is he never rescuable at that point? I feel like you gotta be careful, like, if you go back, like, hours and hours later, right? Like, there should probably be a time limit. I guess you have an implicit time limit. You have until sunrise to influence as many deaths as possible. But the timeline can get pretty crazy if you find somebody who died like 5 hours, go 4 minutes before their death. Like, what else is butterfly affected after that? Time paradox. Snake, what have you done? Missile's totally in there, you know it. You can talk to Missile too. I guess that's the rule of it, right?
What have you done? You changed the future. You've created a time paradox.
Actually, I had that sound file on my computer from D&D. I suppose that's true. Haha, that would be a very Portal 2 solution. I guess Missile has to stay dead for Kamila to live, I think you're right. It's a bummer, but I'm happy to have Missile on my ghost side. Aren't you a little girl from that time? 10 years ago. Yeah, the scene with Jowd, right? You guys actually gonna finish talking, or do you only want to talk in the spirit world? Could just be coincidence. Rock of the Gods. Yeah, right? It's not a source of supreme bumitude that there's a dead dog. Aww. Why is he standing that way? What's with the GODS, DOGS? Is there any, like, dog god pun in Japanese that didn't map very well to English? Yeah, Kismet means destiny. It's the meteor. Surely you all know about it. Lord Ben, Jesus. God hair pun? Okay. Hey.
I thought you were putting up. I say it's really cold outside.
It's super hot. You missed Titanic Adventure Out of Time. But you can watch the YouTube VOD.
Alright, how far did you get?
I did the thing with the Rubaiyat.
Did you make the noise?
The noise?
Did you sing?
Sing?
This was when, you know, your nonchalant song.
Do 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 do.
No,
When I swap.
just playing
I
around
failed to
with
sing.
the doors.
I was saying when we go to
Not
Australia,
doing anything
we
suspicious
should record
with the
a video of you
Rubaiyat.
watching the Titanic Adventure Out of Time and being mad at past me for taking forever to do. People in chat were like, I think you're supposed to do this. Like, no, you're not saying that right. You have to say it in all caps. What are you doing? Hold the switch.
Pull the lever. Oh. You're going for another hour and 15 minutes?
Yep.
We go take a shower.
Okay, bye-bye. Good, beautiful singing voice, Andrea.
Thank you.
Oh man, meteor killed a criminal? That's cray-cray. It's the Destiny Park. Yeah, Lavos. Sephiroth summoned meteor. Given the name Temsik, Kismet. Are they gonna call out that it's Kismet backwards? That's just for us to pay attention to. And is my mission. I don't think you were able to see the rock underneath the crater when we first got here. You just saw the crater. You had to go down and... Oh god. Rigor Mortis has already set in. Poor missile. Jowd is a weird dude. He just wants to confess to everything, even the stuff he didn't have anything to do with. We'd be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn. So I would want to get 10. Is it that fast? I guess I don't even know if it affects dogs. The knack to doing it is just being a super buff, apparently. Okay. Glad we're on the same page there, Sissel. They went to go report the... Don't aim the gun at your face, you idiot! Oh my god, he's gonna kill himself. Detective's daughter, not leaving any evidence behind. I thought he shot himself in the face. What are the rules? Guns are always loaded. Never point the gun at something you don't intend to destroy. Keep your finger off the trigger unless you intend to pull it. Proves the contraption existed there in the room that day. That's something that can break my immersion sometimes. I have to let myself just deal with it in movies and TV shows when characters don't have good trigger discipline. I think there are actors that are privy to it, but they're directed to keep their finger on the trigger anyway. It depends on if like it makes sense if there's a character that's holding a gun that should have no reason to know about proper gun use to keep their finger on the trigger, but it's frustrating when like cops do it, agents do it, army people do it. Okay. Let's see what y'all got to say. What is it now? We believe in you. If you hadn't come to my cell tonight, I'd be gone by now without having known any of this. That's what I told myself these past 5 years. Things are different now. I think Sissel's gonna end up being like one of the ultimate bad guys. But he's done so much good as a ghost. Manipulator. Right. Yeah, I like that in Pulp Fiction. New explanation. You're manipulated by the other ghost in the ghost yard, but why would he do it? It's a really good question. I wonder if I'm allowed to go back and talk to Ray. I might give it a try. Oh, sorry, that one was Ben. Maybe I can build a contraption or something to like hold the cable up against the connector on the 3DS. Yeah, thank you, Ben. We appreciate that. The old pigeon guy. Who in the world is he? That's a good question. So you found out about that, did you? Told me that 10 years ago the person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. Like DS shaped in my room. Right. You would do that all day. It meant him getting fed sooner. Instant. I wonder if the silhouette holding Lynn is Ray. Although it could be a feint, like they might be trying to get us to suspect Ray, and it's not going to be him at all. It'll be somebody else. Ben uses conventional non-poltergeist ways of knocking shit over. I've got a like shelf full of games over here, and he likes to sit next to it and just start knocking them down one by one, staring at me between each one. Brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. The Ghost World background looks like Gygus from Earthbound. What's the thing he painted on the back wall there? Did you mean like a heroic otter? That's what that looks like. Saw that painting. You know it. I like that this was an earlier twist that they managed to draw our attention away from it. Oh. Oh shit. That can't be true. What? Who in the world is this guy? What's up with what's his actual name? Got killed by a meteor a long time ago. Wow. What? Shit is real. Sort of chain of tragic events. So Rock of the Gods manipulated by a ghost as well. Right, Propagable? Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? Nice. Get that kinetic typography though. Didn't save a dog though. Space Ghost. That shit's getting real, man. I think the timing's gonna work out pretty well. We'll have another hour today that'll get us close to the final chapter, and I think the next time we play it, we'll get about maybe an hour or two in, and then we'll wrap it up, depending on if some of the final puzzles are really tricky. A man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard. Was killed by a bullet. What? What the shit? What the shit is going on? I can't even begin to guess. Commander Sith. I wonder if, here's my next guess, that Sissel was like the keystone to making everything in the world suck. Like, he caused a whole shit ton of deaths in the original timeline before we started playing the game, and that Ray was a good ghost who he's the manipulator, and he possessed Lynn to kill Sissel to stop all that horrible shit from happening, and has been trying to get him to do good since then, in the way that we've killed some of the blue meanies. That's my current theory. Big naughty. Naughty this? Forgot about these dudes. You guys are in the very first episode, and like the second chapter, I think. Like in a tank or something? That's like a periscope. Well, I guess I think I'm right about the Ray is the one that got Sissel killed in the first place. Oh, it's a submarine. Oh, that's awesome. I'm not sure if he's the same as the other manipulator. There might be yet another ghost out there. Between phone calls. You can never stop me. Right, Serp. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't be the first Japanese game to do that on purpose. What's up with other Sicily? There's a couple songs in Earthbound that are like almost a rip-off of Beatles' song, and you like ride across the swamp in the Yellow Submarine. Rewind time. About time Cabanela died. We need him to join the Ghost Club. Seriously, you need to send someone around, just like kill as many people as possible so they can all join the Ghost Core Club and be psychic together. I don't think this is actually Sissel though. I don't know what the deal is with this dude who looks exactly like him. Unless if somebody's manipulating... One of the very first things they told us in this game is that you can't possess a corpse and make it walk around. But if Ray is actually a liar... Maybe that's it too. 10 years ago. Whoa, it's burning his hand and he doesn't care. Yeah. If you know what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. Stain on your record? Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering about that too, Retro. I think it's really important that they introduce that Missile has different powers than we do. Because up to this point, you assume that all ghosts must follow the rules of Sissel. He's just gonna stand right up, isn't he? He's like some kind of zombie. Creepy. Ye gods. Yeah. See all the things in the room moving? It's ghost tricking. Gotcha. Interesting stuff. So I think it's definitely that someone out there has the ability to possess corpses. You got it. Who are you? I have no idea. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we saw all the ghost tricking in the room there. Do your thing, baby. You know it. Probably gonna see another flame though, right? Can't control living creatures. He knows about powers like yours. Ooh, freaky. I think we saw that icon when we first met Ray. Not sure if that's actually what's going on though. We're gonna be in trouble immediately, aren't we? You're here, are you? Freaky. Oh, he's looking at the camera. Oh, that's awesome. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Don't use your powers right in front. That was my expectation, but I wanted to see what would happen. Can't let him physically see it. I think he turns away for a little bit earlier. They have an exchange. He shoots him, he gets knocked back. That's my chance to do something, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, I have no idea. I really like that scene where he looks at the camera, Ethan. It's scary. Place is wrecked as shit. What did you do, Cabanela? Another death? Sure talking about you. I'm just a crazy cat white coat. Oh no. That's a bummer. The dead doctor. So it'll let us go back a little bit further, which would be nice. Even the object animations are well done. What's up, dude? What happened to you, buddy? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Now I'll be going back to 4 minutes for your death in order to change your fate. Go back further. Cool. I like these chaining events. That's would be a really cool twist in the story that has been happening for a really long time. God, what's gonna happen in this room in 4 minutes? Oh, he's checking Sissel's corpse. Why in this room? I don't know. The source of his powers. It's a spirit. I guess that's why Cabanela ran away, because he believed it. Figured it out, huh? Yeah, it definitely looks like he's being possessed. I still don't know what the difference is between Sissel being possessed by this guy. He still does claim that he was there 10 years ago, so who the heck are we? I guess they do like to draw attention to the fact that the ghost, when you wake them up, doesn't necessarily remember who they are. So maybe I'm not Sissel at all. Somebody tried to convince me I was to throw me off the trail or something. It's a cool theme. Yeah, who the shit is the main character? I think it really is Cecil the whole time. It's dynamite. Just sitting in the room. No big deal. Interesting. Complete imposter. Oh. Interesting. And just in case we forgot about Ray, he's going to factor into the end of the game in some way. Make sure that he's in the scene here. Yeah, I remember the doctor's skin being blue. That's cool. Hey Matthew, thanks for the follow. Welcome. It's good to have you. Even further. Let's go. Okie dokie. Alright. Well, he died again because of assholes, so I don't know if there's anything we can do to change things. Pad doors open downward. I'm trying to call our attention to the stuff that's down there. Measuring device we can't do shit with. Could probably hook onto the... Yeah, there we go. Can't get up here, right? I think so. Yeah. It's true. Don't think we can get over to the... Bring it back over, buddy. Come on. Bring the reading thing back over here. I know you want to. Keep an eye on this. Is the only thing I can think of to mess with once they move off of it. Okay. So you have to do it when nobody's on it, I guess. Probably be a brief moment when that happens. Just like you said. Shit, I thought I had it. Don't know if there's a moment where they're both not on it. Keep walking, dude. Oh my god. Did you guys notice that there was like even a split second where they were not both standing on it? I want to close it to get whatever's on the room below us. Run away, run away, run away, dude! Thistle. I know that voice. Find me before I'm carried away. He's here somewhere. Shit, I mean, I don't really have anywhere else I can go. This thing rides down eventually, but there's nothing we can take it to. Oh, interesting. Nice. Yay! Missile hype. Yeah. It had some specific things, but it gives you a bit of time. Fate changed. Now that we've got a tire. Toy cake, lamp, telephone. What's many of these things? Seeing what else I can get to, you know? I think it's the motor. Gotta find something that's swappable. Try having them talk real quick. Look like they have the same shape. Different angles. Yeah, we saw that earlier with the it's got a lamp and a ball. Telephone. Okay, we probably have to let time pass further so we can see what things look different. Take care of the man in red. Have to let the explosion happen, it says. We'll go as soon as it explodes and see what happens. Well, shit, I thought they would let the explosion happen and then we can stop it. I guess not. Disregard. Okay, well, we can wait until the explosion's about to go. Like when it says 0 seconds, and then we can try doing stuff after that. Yeah, gotta wait for that thing to blow up. Okay, so I think this is the most that anything's going to change. As far as I can tell. Don't think those things can connect even though they look very similar. Don't think it's going to involve the tire at all. Now let's deal with the stuff in the corner here. This has to be here for a reason, right? Bigger commotion. Nice. It's harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Alright, now we can move the trash can lid. To what purpose, I don't know yet, though. Make him a shield, maybe? Let's put something that Sissel can move to. Though I'm not sure. Can he reach that? No, not quite. There's the angle thing that they're talking about, though. Oh, wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna drop him down once it's flat, right? Might actually work now, too. We'll try it. We have to get Sissel out of there first, okay. You gotta dodge. Almost. Haha, clever. Nice. Look out! Cool. That's a pretty cool solution. Alright, he's fine now. Oh, he's manipulating when he makes that call, so Cabanela is not a bad guy. Good to know. Makes sense, though. If he was a bad guy, why would Sissel shoot him? Evil Sissel. Enjoyed the show. Cool. Fate Averted. Now I'm curious if saving Cabanela is going to be a new chapter, if it's going to be part of this still. What's up, Missile? Missile shows up on a leaf in the toilet. It's great. The warrior that keeps Kamila safe. We're sorry, little warrior. I would play a sequel to Ghost Trick that you pretty much just play as the dog. Recruit some other ghosts to help you. Now we gotta do some jumping around here. Nice. Okay, so now he's aware of the ghost. Can work with us, very helpful. Alright, good looking out. Bird. GG. Oh, can you suck less at flying? There you go. Now we can try doing it. There you are, Sissel. There you go again with that stuff. Allow him to shoot and save Cabanela without him noticing. Okay. I imagine, especially with Missile's power, there's going to be some really crazy puzzle solutions later that are going to rely on, like, two things barely looking the same in silhouette. I wonder if you can swap, like, people, for example. Could be funny. Knit hats. Nothing else. Stream interest over this way. Helmet, book, kettle, desk lamp. There's not a lot that Missile can do that I can see. Sissel can't do shit from here, can he? Don't think so. See what happens as he changes things. I guess he'll be able to do something once the kettle falls. We still aren't allowed to let him see what we're doing, or we're gonna get in trouble. Let's get Missile out the way, just in case we need him later. Eventually Sissel's going to want to get up to where that hard hat is, but can't do it just yet. Yeah, we don't know about ghost tricking living things. Clearly, like, someone has the power to ghost trick living things, because his corpse is being manipulated right now. Cabanela was just manipulated. Lynn was manipulated earlier. Yeah. Probably the knit cap and the helmet. They look the same. Not close enough to be near each other, though. Here's the moment of truth. Yeah, those don't reach at the moment. The book doesn't do us any good. That's not far enough over for Sissel to be able to reach it anymore. Let's hang out here for a minute and see what happens. Already dead. He died 10 years ago. Last split seconds are our chance. I like this way of letting you skip the dialogue but opt into it if you really want to. Chances coming up. The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Probably looks like the book, doesn't it? Check out the bullet shape on the top screen. But the helmet's going to kill him, so we're going to have to swap the knit cap, I think. That was pretty good. Yeah, but we don't know if swapping is restricted. Missile's power to swap things seems to be significantly more powerful and cover more objects than what Sissel's able to do. Yeah, momentum. How ghost tricking affects your momentum, or perhaps more accurately, how it does not. We have to find a way to swap the knit cap with the helmet, though. That's the most important first task. I don't know how to reach it, though, unfortunately. It's just out of reach. I don't think Sissel can get over there either, can he? That would have to be the key. We'd have to find some way to get it to come down. Get him out of the way for the minute. If I can get Sissel in the chair, it'll roll back briefly. Oh, but I can't. Not yet, anyway. Hold. The knit cap shouldn't kill him. I like it though, I think it's really cool. We can't get to the helmet at all. We can't open the spout lid. Basically, when you're Sissel, you can jump between objects, and some objects have actions, as you can see on the top screen there in the top right corner. So you're like a poltergeist that can make mild actions that can try to change the course of a battle. If you are the dog Missile, you have a much longer range that you can port around, but you can't poltergeist objects, you can just swap two objects that have a similar shape. Now what I'm trying to do is swap this knit hat with that helmet, but I can't quite get them to reach. None of them are really going to cut it as far as I can tell, so I have to watch for when the map changes slightly, which is going to happen soon when Cabanela is going to shoot him. So we'll see here. I don't think there's anything that I'm missing that I can trick into either. Turned around. Okay, perfect. Oh, missile's in there, shit. Missile, get out of there. Oh, I think I did it too late. We might be in trouble now. No, I think we're okay. Everything's fine, everything's good. We have to find a way to get the knit cap over to this side. Yeah, the desk lamp was able to swing, exactly. This game's definitely worth checking out, though. I would recommend watching the first video on my YouTube channel. It gives you a pretty good introduction to the basic mechanics of the game in like the first 15 minutes or so, where the puzzles are much more simple. You're like in a junkyard and you're manipulating a lot of objects. I can't do anything with the helmet on the ground now, but maybe I can swap it with something else. That actually makes it seems like that makes it harder for me to link it to the knit hat. But I don't have another idea at the moment. Wonder if this bullet can stop too. No, I don't think so. This happens in cutscenes so that you can't do something during it. It's very intentional. I also don't think there's anything on the floor below us that we can manipulate. Just out of curiosity, is there anything we can link to down here? No. The book seems kind of important, but it doesn't really do us any good here. Hey, Mega. Yeah, I'm pretty stuck on this one. Got the helmet where I want it to be, but it's still gonna smash him in the face and kill him, right? Since we can't get the knit cap to come over yet. Having Sissel right over there doesn't seem to do us any good either. I think we get an auto ghost when he shoots the gun. What's changed that can let me get the cap over there? Okay, so I have to solve it before now. Try it again, see if we can figure out what's missing. Yeah, we're not sure yet. I think that if Sissel's riding in the stepladder, he can get over there, but the game seems to do a cutscene there that I can't interact with. That's what I'm worried about, so... Let me get him to turn around first, get Missile out of the way. That'll be one of the last things that Missile does. Yeah, I agree, Game Saucer. We'll swivel this soon. I guess the head of the desk lamp looks kind of similar, but I don't think that's important either. Okay, that forces him to turn around. Alright, let's try sneak in. Oh, we can't quite get into that thing at all, can we? We can move the hoist, I didn't try that last time. Hoist doesn't do anything here because we needed it for an earlier puzzle. Okay. The motor has no effect. We can't do anything with that. I'm trying to think. Don't think there's anything that this looks like that we can bind to, right? We can totally get over there, no problem, with missile, but it's not enough at the moment, unfortunately. Don't think it has anything to do with the kettle. No, we can't open... Well, maybe we can open the lid. I don't think that changes anything, though. We could swivel this thing back, but that doesn't do us any good. I will welcome a tip from chat if you know the solution on this one. There's probably something obvious that I'm missing. The only thing that I can think to swap with missile is the knit cap and the hard hat, but I haven't figured out how I can possibly get over there. So unfortunately, I can't get Sissel over on that side. If I could, then everything would be groovy. No one ever uses the phone in this one, so that's not an answer. Yeah, see, I can't get Sissel onto the stepladder though, unless if, like, going on it, I can roll it or something. Yeah, I don't know if the book has a purpose yet. Some of the items in the room are red herrings, or they're just there as a way for you to move around since you have a limited, like, jump ratio. So this moves the stepladder closer to Sissel. I don't know if he can do a trick when he's in it, though. I guess it's behind him now, isn't it? Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. I guess I've jumped into it but didn't notice that there was a trick option. That makes perfect sense. And he doesn't notice it because it's behind him. Okay, cool. I get it. And we're gonna make this thing fall, and then we're gonna bring the stepladder back over. Yeah, okay. Neato completo. Switch these two. Wait, do they have to be, like, facing the right way? Oh, I guess that's the bullet now. I think we've got it now. The hard hat's just a red herring. There we go. Is it too late? Wait, I thought I did it. Is the knit cap supposed to swap? I thought I had it. Alright, I'll try it again. Well, the hat still kind of looks like a bullet to me, but... guess we can try swapping it with the book. Yeah, I gotcha. Probably gonna be the book. Yeah, I guess it's the only other thing in the room that kind of looks like it. The book hasn't done anything up to that point, so... Alright. We'll try that, and then we'll see if anything can change after doing that. I guess the hard hat has to do something, right? Wouldn't make sense for it to just be red herring. There are a few of those in this game. Turn around. I'll try to figure it out. I'll ask chat if I get stuck again. I've made more progress now. Thank you, Tom. But to me, the knit cap and the hard hat are the same shape. We'll see. trick our way over there, go get the knit cap, bring it back. Swap the hat with the book. Yeah, it's the book. I see the shape now. I thought it still looked like a bullet though, that's why I thought we were fine. Okay, got it. Sure. Makes sense. Yeah, it's nice design, I think. I like it. Chances coming up. Thank you, Missile, for being the one to stop time there. So you have to knock the hard hat down so that the knit cap has a place to land on to get the right shape. Yeah, but he can't stop us from going back in time indefinitely, and he doesn't remember when we swap time, it seems like. Guess he thinks he just shot him and doesn't notice the knit cap. Nice. That's pretty cool. Warm and soft and furry. Nice. Hey, Hitball. Good seeing you again. How you been? What, Ben? Oh my god. Andrew, are you feeding the cats or something? Did they just bolt in there? Okay. Hey, RT. Ben always wants waffles. Unfortunately, you guys don't actually get to see the cats today. I don't have cat cam working for bottom screen DS games. How's it been, RT? Recommend everybody check out RT's channel on Twitch. She actually went and worked at Fermilab with my wife Andrea when they were in undergrad for research. Now she has a bitch and rad Twitch channel. No kitty to actually see, they just bolted and made a bunch of loud noises running. Have you seen this game before, RT? It's pretty cool. It's like Phoenix Wright, but instead of being a lawyer, you're a ghost who solves crime. Alright, let's groove in with these guys. In case the inspector in white, I can't call it a complete success. Alright, talk to them and then we'll go to the next area. Any reason for us to like trick this stuff? We still like turn the light on and things? Okay. Guess they don't have any reason to block you from doing it. It's great. It's actually Los Alamos in New Mexico, and it's a really small town. Like everybody here is a physicist or like related to a physicist, so it's kind of cool for talk to our landlords, and they asked Andrea what she does. She's like, "Oh, I'm an astrophysicist." They're like, "Oh, then you must have been really excited to hear about the gravitational waves announcement." She's like, "You bet I was." Every other town we've lived in, like she tells people what she does, and they're like, "Ew, I don't know how to relate to you." Yeah, no, you're good. Knew what you meant. Where's Caroline working in Texas? Actual corpse. That's a good problem to have, right? Couldn't perform the autopsy. Oh, is he like... Oh, weird. But not only is he able to manipulate the corpse, but he's able to turn it into, like, Wolverine. It got possessed and walked out? Come on, Sissel, catch up here, buddy. Oh man, spooky! Yeah, they were answering questions all through like the first 10 chapters or so. Like the last 4 chapters have just raised... That just raises further questions! That's super spooky. Nani? Didn't even feel any slandus. Yeah, so in addition to solving crimes, if we stumble upon a corpse, we're able to rewind time 4 minutes to before their death, watch what happened to kill them, and then try to use our poltergeisty powers to stop it from happening and change their fate. It's all very puzzle-oriented. It's about figuring out what you can do with your ghost powers to slightly change events. Texas State. Cool. Well, Andrea was in Houston, or Rice. That was her undergrad. I don't know if I could live in Texas, at least not in like Houston. I can do cold really well, like as cold as you want to make it. You can always add more layers, right? You can only remove so many before you get arrested, or you like join House Bolton. But like I have visited Houston with Andrea once or twice to like go to the Rice campus for stuff, and it is humid as hell out there. It's like walking through soup. Oh, you've been doing substitute teaching? How's that been going? That's a life path that I had considered long ago, when I still thought that I could like go to college. I don't seem to be using it either. I imagine it's tough to be a good sub. I feel like a lot of the subs that I remember having kind of went the easier route of like coming in and putting on a VHS tape. It's tough when you're not like mired in the lesson plan for the year of doing something and fitting it into, you know, a larger cohesive whole, especially when I'm sure there are teachers out there that are like, well, I'll just give you an instruction and just show a tape to the class. Ooh, for what infraction? I'll have to check out your tweets. I'll let Andrea know too, she'll probably be down now. Alright, Cabanela, what you got for me, buddy? Tried to die in that explosion, baby. I guess his arms and legs are broken, and his face is all messed up from getting hit in the face with a knit cap. I think it's an important step. That's really cool, RT. I'm glad to hear that. I went to a pretty shitty school with pretty shitty subs, and I was like, man, this could be done better. Like, there is gonna be an institution somewhere out there where subbing is what it should be, right? I would have pointed a gun at that kid. What exactly did Cabanela do? On that day, 10 years ago, the spiky-haired kid and this guy with his really big sword showed up to our town. that said they were fixing our reactor or something. Yeah, no. That's a detention. That's Badland. As is warranted in that situation. See, I'm not sure I would be able to handle that part of it. Like, I'm pretty good at like training. I did a lot of that when I worked at Chase, and I've got a knack for like explaining stuff. But the dealing with unruly kids kind of a situation is a necessary skill set to have for teaching, and I'm like extremely conflict averse. If watching me on Twitch isn't giving everyone a heads up about that, I think it's already hard enough for me to deal with moderation. Whenever I'm like taking a stand and saying, "Okay, guys, let's move on from this topic," or like otherwise saying, "Let's not talk about that anymore," like that's taking every ounce of strength in my body to do it, because everything I want to do just wants to ignore it. But it's actually kind of good practice, especially when we play like Smash Brothers, right? You get a lot of kids in chat. He looked like at the time, but his silhouette sure looks like Sissel, the main character. Case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock broadcast. I still don't know what possible national secrets he would be singing. That's interesting. Is there a reason why it's you think it would be easier for high school and harder for like middle school and elementary school kids? Yeah, it's super borked. We know some people too that are in the system, and they tell us horror stories all the time. It's tough because I don't even know how to fix it. Like there are some problems out there where you sit there and think, and say, okay, well, if we could just get people to do X, Y, and Z, we could maybe reach, you know, this, and this solution. But fixing education is a much harder problem. It's even hard to think of, like, in a perfect world, how should it even work? I'm not sure. Oh, it's just a strengths thing. Gotcha. I feel like middle school kids are bad. They're rough to deal with because when you're in middle school, you simultaneously feel like you should be treated like an adult, but also have all the freedoms of a child. And at least that's starting to fade when you get into high school a little bit more. Russian, the blue meanies. Jowd shooting Alma. Didn't happen. Right, sir? What incredible determination. He's filled with determination. Cabanela's been working on this the whole time. Oh, okay. Well, that explains why he didn't just take him right back into the prison. He needed an excuse. Good to know he's a good guy at the end of the day. I still don't have really direction on what the next place I should port to with the phone. Is he gonna like do a Ghostbusters thing? Impossible move. Oh, that makes sense. Oh yeah, RT. one person does everything and everyone else takes all the credit. That was my experience in school and at Chase, at least. No, there is definitely merit there. Like, it's a challenge that I had was learning to delegate. I would often want to do the entire project by myself because I didn't trust anybody else in the group, and that's not okay either. And that's a problem that you see a lot in the business world. That people will take on way too much workload when they could just as easily train other people how to do it and assign it out. Well, and this is really important. Like, you don't go to school to learn the facts of calculus or the facts of algebra or the facts of history. You learn how to think about stuff, and you learn how to solve problems. I think that's what it's important. So I see a lot of people complain that, oh, you know, all the stuff they teach in school, it's not practically applicable. It's like, that's not the point though. Like, it's not about fact memorization, especially today where it's trivial to look up anything. Knowing how to find it. There are so many people I know who just don't know how to find things. Probably everybody on Twitch is privy enough to know how to Google for things, but that's a really important skill. Yeah, I think that's fair. Our team. Oh man, that's pretty epic. Gets his detective coat back. I don't know how he's got the striped suit though. I love costume change, it's a fun trope. Movies where characters suit up. There's a pretty funny joke about it in Civil War. It's not a spoiler. There's a scene where Captain America's like in a parking lot and he tells everybody to suit up. Then it just cuts to them being in costumes. Like, do they just all just like get changed? Is there like a cut 4-minute scene of them getting down to their skivvies, hiding behind cars and stuff? Yeah. Algebra's everywhere. Just basic logic. Actually, I'd like to see more just basic intro to programming. Nothing, you know, crazy. Maybe even just do it in pseudocode, but just learning how to think that way. I know a lot of people who think of computers like they're like these magic black boxes. But it's not just a computers thing. Like, I think understanding how a computer thinks kind of gives you an intuition for a lot of other things too. But I could see that being frustrating for students that don't care about computers and don't care about programming, right? You can't just tell them, look, this is good for you. I went to a panel at PAX in 2014? It was 2012, actually. It was really cool. They were talking about the merits of teaching game design in school. Not to teach game design in school to get game designers, but because there's other disciplines and ways of thinking and solving problems that you get from game design. You should look it up. It's I think it's game design in the classroom, PAX 2012. If you Google it, I think they recorded it. But what was interesting is that they thought that this would be really valuable, and it turns out that it wasn't actually that valuable for people who aren't interested in game design. The main thing that it taught kids was empathy, and I think maybe you get this a little bit with like Mario Maker, where, you know, a kid would make a level, they'd show it to a classmate, the classmate wouldn't be able to solve it, and the kid would say, well, come on, you're just supposed to do this, this, and this. Like, obviously, you just step on the red switch and it makes the green door open. And the teacher would have to be like, well, look, you think that's obvious to you. It works in your head. That's how you designed it. But you have to imagine that you're another person walking into the game who's never played it before and empathize with them and give them some kind of clue as to what they're supposed to do. Because, yeah, you know the solution, but you can't rely on the other person knowing it without any hints. And I think that that's really valuable even outside of gaming. Taxes and basic finance, RT, all day. I think that would be really valuable. I'd love to have just like a class that's focused on basic life skills, how credit cards work, how like your credit score works. I remember being super frustrated as a kid because like when I just got out of high school, I was trying to build credit and I couldn't get a straight answer from people on what I should do. vis-a-vis like getting a credit card, using it. Other Sissel. Oh, Propagable's in New Zealand. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that the basic idea, one thing that's really valuable you get from learning programming is that you should assume user error first, right? A lot of people tend to blame the system for a given problem, that it's like a fluctuation that caused something to happen. But usually, and outside of just computer usage, but in life, like garbage in, garbage out. We're gonna save when the game gives us a chance and find someone to throw a host over to. This would be a good stopping point for next time, I think. Yeah, I think that kids end up learning at RT if they have parents that are willing to teach them. That's a huge problem because that like excludes a lot of kids that have parents without a lot of financial sense. Their best bet is to learn from the negative space or research it on their own. What? Oh, that's spooky. Can you not do that? He knows too. Oh, is it just the corpse? What's the deal? So, we are pretty sure that the guy we know as Sissel has been the bad guy since the beginning of the game. The character we're controlling can't be Sissel then, he has to be somebody else. I just have no idea who it is. I don't know if it's been planted even in the first chapter, it must have been. But I think the really important thing at the end of the day is going to be that the spirits don't have a perfect memory, and their memory can be shaped by the first person that talks to them. Yeah. Large class sizes. In the US Propagable, it's all about making the biggest possible classes to keep costs down as much as possible, and then finding a common core that we can agree all kids need to learn, and there's all sorts of problems with that. Like, at the end of the day, students need to be mentored one-on-one about a lot of things. Like, it's frustrating for kids who are faster to be bored with content that they've already understand, and it's frustrating for kids who are slower to get left behind on something that everyone else has figured out and they're just struggling on. Especially in math, where everything is foundational. Like, if you don't understand fractions, if you don't understand like a little thing about fractions, and you're behind 2 months on it, you're gonna fall behind on everything else, because everything else is built up on that. Alright, we're gonna save here. Shit's getting real in Ghost Trick, guys. Thanks for hanging out. I'll give you guys an update on what's coming up the rest of this week and next week. See if we can find someone to throw a host to as well. 1 second here. Right, so tomorrow is Demon Souls, my blind playthrough. Now that we've beaten the entire Zelda series in chronological order, you should check that out at zelda.marstead.com if you're really hurting for that premium Marstead content. We're working through the Souls series, so Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Bloodborne, and Dark Souls 3. Wednesday's going to be Ogre Battle and Mario Maker. Thursday will be more Skies of Arcadia. Friday will be Bravely Second, and you can vote for the next game we're going to play on Twitch at vote.marstead.com. You can look at all the games we've already played at games.marstead.com. And as far as the hosts, I doubt we're going to find anybody playing Ghost Trick, but I will take a look at other people. 1 second. Dig about. Who's grooving, doing what? Oh man, Tamer Shadow, long-time follower, is doing perler beads under Twitch Creative. Let's go from host. Say hello, host is members for a bit. Good night, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Good conversation. We'll see you tomorrow for Demon Souls.